Hello, the purpose of this video is to show you some new features that are available in WebConnect. WebConnect has had an upgrade, so the look and feel is a bit different, as well as there being some new applications that are available that will be getting rolled out in the near future. The first thing that we're going to show you and focus on in this video is the My Profile page. And as a student, you will access this information, you'll access the page through iConnect by clicking on the WebConnect icon. For faculty and staff, you will access this information via the employee portal. So for students, you're going to, again, click on the WebConnect icon. And you'll be brought to this landing page where you'll see some options. You're going to click on My Profile, and this is going to bring you into the new personal information application where you can update some information about yourself. So the first thing that I want to point out is this little on the left-hand side is just kind of a summary of your information. In the near future, there'll be a profile picture there, just has your first name, your last name, your banner ID, and then your email address and some phone number information. The section that we're going to review first is your personal details. So you'll just see a summary of some information that's in the system for you. And then if you wanted to change any of this information, you're going to click the Edit button, which is this little pencil over on the right-hand side. And this little pop-up will happen where you'll notice that some of the fields are grayed out, and that's information that you cannot change in the system. The information that you can change is in these white boxes. So the first thing is your marital status. So if you wanted to change that, you can just update that in the box, or you can click Not Applicable. And the other option is to enter a preferred first name. So if you have a preferred first name that you like to go by, you can enter that information there and just hit update. And then you'll notice that that information changes in this personal details section. If you wanted to change any of that information, again, you would just click the edit button and hit delete and update. And you'll notice that that information has now been removed. Section of the My Profile that we're going to go over is your home email address. So you can either edit the address that you have in there or delete it, or you can add a new. So if you click Add New, you'll get a drop down here so you can enter your home email address, and you could type in whatever you want. Since I already have one, I won't go ahead and do that, but you would just enter it and then hit enter, and it'll show up there. For phone number, it's the same kind of process. So you'll notice I already have a cell phone number in the system. I can either edit or delete it, or I can add new. Depending on your role in the system, the items that are available in the drop down will be different. So for students, you'll see these three options, and then for faculty and staff, they'll be a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and add a home address just so you can see a home email phone number. Sorry about that. So you can just do you would just click enter the information and hit add, and then you'll notice that I have two phone numbers in the system now. The next option is to do your address. I already have an address in the system, so I could go ahead and click edit if I wanted to make any changes to that. And again, the ones that are available to update will be different depending on your role in the system. A couple of items here is the valid from date. So if you know you're moving to a location at a certain point, you can put a valid from date and a valid until date. You don't have to put that information in there. And then once you've entered all of that information, you can just hit update. There is some address validation turned on in the system. So if you mistype an address or it's not a valid address in a particular city and state, you will get a warning message just telling you which ones it recommends that you can do. So in that case, I'm just going to keep that as is, but again, you can edit, delete, or add new. The next option is to add an emergency contact. I currently don't have any in the system, so I'm going to do add new. And then you can enter the first and last name of the person. Then you would select a relationship. So I'm going to pick spouse here, and then you can put their phone number in there. And then you can also enter address information as well, or you don't have to, you can just put the phone number in, and then you can click add. And then you'll notice that I now have an emergency contact in the system. And then the next option that you can do is the additional details. If you wanted to review your ethnicity and race information, you would just click that pencil and it'll bring you to this. If you needed to make any changes, you can go ahead and make those changes and then do continue or ask me later, and it'll bring you back to the My Profile page. And that is a summary of the new My Profile page. Thank you.